We think it is important for people to know the truth about Barack Obama's claim to be a Christian. We are going to examine his beliefs, his words, and his actions in light of biblical truth so that you can decide whether you believe that Barack Obama is a Christian. Barack Obama and his administration openly advocate the redistribution of wealth, or socialism. Socialism boils down to theft by means of the ballot box. If you don't surrender your hard-earned tax dollars for government redistribution, then you are fined or imprisoned. Today, huge portions of the population receive government subsidies and fewer people pay taxes. This is unjust and unsustainable. Alexis de Tocqueville, the famous 19th century French philosopher and economist, warned against our day. America will last until the public discovers that it can vote for itself largesse out of the public treasury, he said. Many Americans feel entitled to everything they can milk out of the government. In reality, this is stealing from your neighbor. Nowhere in the Bible does God grant the government the authority to confiscate and redistribute wealth. Biblical economics honors both hard work and private property, and forbids envy and the coveting of others' wealth. Being rich is not a sin, and the Bible never places a limit on a person's wealth. But it does call the rich to compassionate generosity. John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist Church, said it well: "Make as much as you can, save as much as you can, and give as much as you can. Labor is honorable, and a person's work makes them worthy of their wages." Property is a responsibility given to men by God to be used according to His will. The goal of acquiring property is so that man can cause it to multiply by wise stewardship and careful investing. Mankind ought to use wealth to be self-reliant and for voluntary charitable giving. But Obama advocates the forced redistribution of wealth. This is socialism. Socialism is based on humanism, which believes in an unattainable utopia and the ability to eliminate human selfishness. Humanists argue that it's the duty of the state to provide maximum amount of good to as many people as possible. If that means confiscating the property of some for the good of others, then it's perfectly justified. But God has created a world where we must be self-sufficient, therefore self-interested. This is not selfishness. This is a God-given duty. Individual stewardship and self-reliance, combined with compassionate generosity, is God's economic model. Winston Churchill said, "Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery." The Bible does not support Obama's socialistic economic policies. So, is Barack Obama a Christian? You decide. Visit our website to learn more facts about Barack Obama's words, actions, and beliefs.